Hey everybody, Real Fan Man here. Welcome to layout update number 13. I really am going to try and make this as painless as possible. We'll see. I know I said that the past couple of updates and I ended up going over the time allotment, but I really mean it this time. Anyways, yeah, I got 3 trains running. I got the remnants of 23K, obviously the Vermonter, and the MOW crew. You can see them cruising down. So 2 going up, 1 going down. All right. Show. Bam. There you go. I did a short on this. Trains going through in and out. So I figured I'd talk a little bit about that and my plans for the rest of this. So yeah, I basically utilized a 2 foot by 4 foot section of this hardboard, or I just call it backer board, but I got it at Home Depot. The price went up. It went up like a couple of dollars, it seems like. I feel like a couple of years ago I paid less than $5 for this, and when I went to Home Depot, what was it, a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, I paid like $7 and some change just for 1 sheet of this. Like, wow. Again, I'm not trying to build something bigger with this than what I am, you know what I mean? It's insane. Anyways, we do have another sheet right there that'll go right here, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up. That's going to be getting put up pretty soon. So that's that. I'm just want to encase this whole thing. The top section will be visible. That's going to be open, so I'm going to be finagling something with that. And let me silence the Amtrak here. There we go. I feel like I don't have to talk so loud. Alright, and I need to speed up the Conrail unit, because he's catching up. Actually, I'll speed him up and drop him down. You can see I'm got this guy hooked up. And drop down 7. That's good. Okay. So, yeah, I got another sheet of this backer board I'm going to be putting over here. I'm thinking about, because you can see I have the road, and hopefully if I remember I'll talk about that in a minute, but I'm going to get probably another double portal tunnel fascia. Yeah, I like the one I have over here. Double portal entrance there. Or call me crazy, I might make my own and just make it a little bigger, using some foam and just kind of like, get the pattern of like some old stone or something. But my idea is to just have the road go into excuse me, this tunnel, and on the layout it's not going to be a super huge tunnel, we'll say, I'm just a tunnel. And but yeah, anyways, that'll follow through. You're not going to see anything behind there anyways. So let's see. So yeah, I got some more work to do on here. I got some ideas for scenery and stuff like that. I'll show in another video. But yeah, I got this up, got that up. I did some painting. I just kind of gave it a quick coat, nothing special. Painted the rails up until like right there for this reverse loop. Obviously you see my trestle before. I'd like to put the inner rails. I want to say those are like, I don't even know what they're called, to be honest with you. I know there's rails that go in the center and they're supposed to help a train from not derailing or something, or going off the bridge if it goes, if the wheels come off the track, so the rails. But I still need to do that for this guy, and I'll get to that. I did an operations over here for Gardner Turn, and as you can see, I did change up the buildings. I got Armstrong Electric down there. I got Spoils Transfer right here. Heritage Furniture right there. I do have some more operations set up, ready to roll. I just wanted to get this update out and about. You can see I obviously painted the roads. I did a little bit of track work right here. You can see all that. Painted the track again. Cleaned the top of the track off. Used the pastels that I have to give this kind of like a lighter color, I guess. Trying to make it look a little more realistic. Still have some work to do on that. But it is coming along. I'm very happy with the progress. I'm thinking about moving this bridge back up here. I don't know if I talked about it last time. I did have it up here, and then I moved it back down here to the first level. So I'm thinking as part of a divider, I want to have it on the second level. But then again, I do like it down here, and I'm thinking about having some sort of like a abutment, you know, right here with a smaller bridge, just to kind of like divide these two sections up. Because this is, if you looked at or heard me say some of the things in the back, a couple back videos or past videos, this section coming up now used to be the northbound. I'm sorry, used to be the southbound, but considering southbound has a little more industries to switch out than the northbound. So I turned this into the northbound. And realistically, when I do operations, they pretty much end right here if I'm doing operations for the northbound. And then basically the turn will just go back down to the yard. And same thing for the southbound side. Basically, this is the whole southbound Industries. It comes up, you know, does its thing at the Industries. Farthest one is what? Probably going to be in this corner over here. And then they just stop, and then that's it. They go back to the yard. So yeah. Anyways, I think I got off a little subject there about it was about the bridge. Sorry if I'm moving you around. So I do believe that's going to stay there for now. Okay. So I do have operations for this area and a couple other industries coming up. I'm working on Winter Circle, and I'll show you that right now. Stand by. Winter Circle pitch rope. So I started using these soft pastels. I either pick these up at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. They work very well. Using a little sandpaper here to kind of scrub them up some, but take my brush and, you know, just kind of do my thing. And I may have put a little too much on there. It's hard to tell on the camera, but I kind of wanted to grime it up. I might take some white and just go over what I did on this piece. So anyways, but I'm working on that. You get my pastels, and I picked these up. These I picked up. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby for sure. I know that. Generals and multi-pastel. But they work good. I've used them on some of my freight cars. I've used them on a couple of my buildings, Heritage Furniture, Armstrong Electric, and Boyles Transfer. So, and yeah, just pretty much been, see, I did the backdrop, used the backer board there. I got to do some sanding. The paint will cover a lot of that after I sand it, and some of my backdrop buildings will cover that too, and whatever else I use for scenery. Real Lady 2020 is playing with some Cricut ideas. You can see that. It's pretty cool. I'll show you something else, which I think you already saw it. Stand by. Yeah, she was just kind of goofing around, you know. So she did this for me. So I just kind of stuck it up there for the holidays. And pretty much a little more painting up here. As you can see, some painting, and I glued all this track down up here that's painted, and you know, I'm just kind of like fine-tuning things. So I stopped like right about here with the painting. I still need to go over it with some black, dry brush some black and grime on there. Yeah, one of the things I wanted to talk about real quick was those pastels I got. Those are good. They're decent. However, Dave Co. On his channel, like over a year ago, he used some of these weathering pastels that were called. They were from Monroe or something like that. They have like a stickiness to them, and like some of the stuff he did, it just looks like wow, came out really good. So I'm gonna pick some of those up soon for like the freight cars and the buildings, and whatever else maybe. So anyways, but that's pretty much about it. I just wanted to share what I've been working on. There's probably a couple other things I've been doing. I just programmed a couple locomotives to run together. I'm trying to get, my next step is to try to get those 2 Conrail locomotives lashed up with my Norfolk Southern C40-9 from Scale Trains. So I'm going to work on that at some point. This whole area right here, starting from there all the way around, I need to glue the track. Pretty much did the leveling for the switches and all that stuff. Just need to glue it down, and once it's glued down, probably put maybe one more set of feeders up here. I did 2. I put one set of feeders right there. I got a set of feeders over there. However, this section right here, you can tell, this section right here, the 2 tracks over to right here, my finger's pointed, that is powered by the double frog juicer for, obviously, it's to reverse the polarity. But anyways, yeah, I got some more work to do. So yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna keep you guys any longer. Thank you very much. Let's say thank you to all my new subscribers. Appreciate you subscribing to my channel, and all my current subscribers. Thank you very much for sticking around. Constructive criticism, comments, suggestions. Just say hi. I don't know. Whatever. Just leave it below in the comments. And if you're not subscribed and you want to come across this channel, hit the subscribe button. You hit the bell icon too if you want to catch all my videos when I post them. So, all right, that's a wrap. Update number 13. Layout update number 13. That is. That's a wrap. Y'all take care. Be safe. Have a good night. Good rest of your Tuesday evening, and good rest of your work week. Rail Fan Man. Oh, you see? Somebody's going to catch me one of these days. If I'm doing a live, I'm going to sign out. They're going to be like, hey, you forgot to say happy modeling. All right, happy modeling, everybody. Rail Fan Man signing out. Take care.